Yeah. So how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Thank
That's
you for
good. That's good.
good. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I know it's
Of
not easy.
course. No, it's no problem. I should wear my mask. And look, I just, oh,
There you go.
I got my cool
Yes.
little holiday mask
Oh my
on.
God, that is so cute.
How cute is that?
Yes. Well, I'm jumping right in then. I was gonna ask if you'd already seen the mask and had a favorite.
Heck yeah. I got it all the way over here. How
That's
cool is that? I should do this with my mouth showing. I can never understand what anyone's saying when you're wearing it, but it's so darn cute on.
it
So
is.
yes, I did get the mask and it lights up and you don't see this all the time. Where am I looking at you? Am I right here? Okay. Yes. So you don't see this all the time. So I love it. It's because it's like a real mask. It's got like the little filter in it, which it's important. But on
Yes.
top of that, it brings the fun. So it brings the fun with the light up colors. It's kind of like a driving, walking, Christmas tree slash, light filled house. You can kind of just show your character and keep the cheer alive right there. And then
Yes.
I also have like the really fun steering wheel. So
Ooh.
this is the fun, ugly sweater steering wheel
But it's
cover.
cute. Yes.
Yeah, it's got a lot of character to it. You can you can win both of them in the giveaway with Kelley and Autotrader at holidayindrive.com. So it's a fun set. We're keeping Christmas and the holiday cheer alive.
Yes. So tell me how you got connected with this partnership.
Well, I got connected with the partnership. I mean, as a woman who I avidly I think I trade out cars maybe every 3 years. I'll say every 3 years. I do pretty
Okay.
good. I keep it at least a good solid 3 to 4 years, about 4 years. But I do buy my cars. I do like to service my cars. I have to service them. It's very important. And I trust Kelley Blue Book and Auto Trader for both of those things. And now, especially through a pandemic right now, they've made it a lot easier for people to be able to do, whether it's servicing their car or trade out a car, anything like that, you can do it digitally online through both outlets. So, I mean, I use it. I'm not just saying it to say it. Like, I really do trust in them. So,
Yeah.
that's how the partnership came alive. And I'm also I'm coming to find out I'm known as like a Christmas queen. Somebody called me the Christmas queen, but I'm not saying that I am. But I think about it, I've done a lot of Christmas movies,
Yeah.
maybe 4 of them,
Yes.
and people really like them, which I love. I love doing a Christmas movie, and I do love Christmas. I love the holidays in general. Like,
Yeah.
there's kind of nothing I won't do to like make sure that my kids are like experiencing that part of the year, and I do look forward to it. So yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
where it all comes together.
I love that. What are your
Just
plans for
delighted.
Thanksgiving next week?
My plans for the holiday. Oh gosh, so we have a change of plans. I was supposed to be back home, but our production, I'm working on an Alicia Keys project here. It's a movie for Netflix. We had to extend the time a little bit longer for about a week. So I'm going to have the holidays in Mauritius, which is
Ooh.
going to be different.
Yeah.
But I did find out they do have turkey here. I have all the stuff that I need for my recipes because I got it all.
Yeah.
I just got to go to the store, and like now me and my cast are all going to get together. And I said, let's just do a holiday, Thanksgiving together. Whoever doesn't have family, we're your family. And we're just going to just like, if anyone wants to bring something to the table, bring it. I hope
Yeah.
they do. Cause there's nothing like not having your stuff in the
Yeah.
holidays. Like, you can go to somebody's house and be like, oh, Thanksgiving was cool. And then
Yeah.
you go home like the next day and do Thanksgiving all over again. So that's like
Exactly.
half the time. So I want them to be like, bring your thing so that we at least all have our thing together. So that's what we're going to
Yeah.
do. It's going to be Thanksgiving in Mauritius.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How does it
Yeah.
feel to be working again? I know a lot of actors, this year it's like,
Yeah.
when will production start again? How's that feel for
Yeah.
you?
It feels good. Honestly, I feel very blessed and thankful to be able to work in this time, in question, it's different. The circumstances are different, but, the most important thing is everybody's health and safety. We take COVID tests like 3 times a week. And we had to quarantine for 2 weeks before even working. Like, our safety and our health comes first. But, all in all, I know everybody shares the same sentiment that we're like, man, this it feels so good to be doing what we love. And I think part of us is like a little bit heartbroken for our friends and our family, the ones that aren't able to do something right now. But, you know, we're just hopeful that these opportunities will continue to grow and open up for people, and that, you know, everything will start changing out. Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be the number 2021 is going to change things,
Right.
but in our minds, we're hopeful that this year around the sun is going to change everything, and, you know, we're going to find new light. And I think people are optimistic about it. And honestly, you know, even for those who might not be technically working, I find a lot of my friends were finding new ways to, you know, to find our happiness, whether it's with family or doing road trips, or like, since when have we had a time where we're told, like, you have to take time off and figure it out. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. You know, wasn't expecting this. Sometimes we just work so hard, we forget, and we just keep going, and life just passes us by.
Yeah.
And I think this is an opportunity to kind of like stop and smell the roses.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
And you also had a new baby at the beginning of this year.
I do.
You have a 10-year-old and a 10-month-old. What's
exactly.
it been like, you know, starting all over again?
Oh my gosh. I was so nervous about it, especially starting again, but I knew I wanted to have a baby anyways. Yeah. I was like, I know I want to have another child. Violet was like, for a long time, asking me for another one, but I wasn't just going to do it with anybody. Be with the right person. And it's definitely that. I'm so happy that I waited. I'm so happy with the father that he is, and with our partnership as a family, as, you know, as mom and dad, everything. We're having so much fun raising him and Violet. I don't know. I think he was built for this, I'll have to say, as a dad. And I've done it before, and he's a great stepdad too. So it's like, I don't know, we're really looking forward to this holiday, the baby's first Christmas. And the baby's definitely shed a light in our life in a year that could be very questionable in a lot of ways. He's been, you know, made our lives even better.
Oh, that's so beautiful. I love
Yeah, he's great.
Good.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a fun, happy kid. Yeah, he is.
You know, everyone's like, "Are you gonna get married again?" They put it down. What, right? What's your stance on that?
No. Someday we will. We said we want our kids to be, you know, actually like to have our kids there at our wedding Sunday. So I will let you know when that happens. I'm sure I'll put a little stunning like video on my Instagram, like, look, he said yes, or whatever. It'll be something cute like that, but it'll come. Right now, I feel like we're married through life now, through kids.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I know now you only turned 39, I know, like a couple months ago, but 40 next year.
Oh my gosh.
How are you feeling about that?
Well, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's a good question, because it's another league. It's like the next dimension. No, you know what? I see so many beautiful, you know, I remember when I was a kid just thinking 40 was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be old, or 30 something was old. And then you get there and you're like, oh, like you're still young. Like life is just starting. You know so much more now. And so I look forward to what 40 will bring, because I know in my mind, I know what 30's done for me and the wisdom that's come with it. And I feel like every year I get more and more connected and more comfortable with myself. And I don't feel as old as I thought I was going to feel. I feel pretty good. And I'm not worried. I feel like I'm just a big old kid anyways. Yeah. So I'm excited about it. I mean, I'm not rushing to it, but when I get there, I'm looking forward to having a really good party.
Yeah. And I know people tell you look like a teenager, like all the time, I'm sure. Yeah.
Me?
But exactly. Tell us, what's the skin secret? What is it?
You know, I don't know. My mom I feel like she gets younger through the years as she gets older. Okay. I think laughter has a lot to do with it. I mean, I might have deeper laughter lines as I get older, but I'd rather that and just, I think just drinking a lot of water, laughing, having fun, making fun of yourself. It keeps you young, I think. Don't stress out.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, last question I want to ask. I do like a series, it's called Be.Enough, and where I ask, you know, it's really about the journey to like feeling like you're good enough, you know, in different things. We start new things and we question ourselves. And
Mhm.
so I always ask people if they can remember a time, you know, where they were made to feel like they weren't good enough and how they kind of
Mm.
like pushed through that. Yeah. Which
Mhm.
everyone's like, yeah, I've got plenty, you know, how you kind of push through that and silence that feeling.
I think in times that I've experienced that, and I have, in many different ways in life, there's this voice that talks to you in your head. And there's that one voice, there's a negative voice, and then there's one voice that just knows you so well. And that has that power to allow faith into your life, allow you to relax, let it go, and let that faith really kick in and take the driver's seat and say, hey, what's meant to be right now is happening for a reason. There are choices in life that can help you further and get better. We don't make all the right choices, and sometimes even the wrong choices make us even better for who we are. But it's okay to take chances. And in life, I think our story is already kind of made for us. It's like it's already written.
Mm-hmm.
So that being said, follow your heart. Follow that positive voice. I think it's really important to have that voice fight that other one that can allow any of that negativity to kind of like overtake your mind and make you feel any less than who you are. And sometimes you just gotta let that faith and just like free yourself, free your mind, free your heart, and seek, some things that are just meant for you. Maybe sometimes the things that are around us right now are not meant for us at that moment, or you've grown past it.
Mm-hmm.
And praying on it, you could actually, it'll open your eyes. And once your eyes are open, it's amazing how many signs that you get daily that let you know you are going in the right direction.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it's so true. It's crazy.
Yes. And how do you handle that even like as a new mom? I know a lot of moms will say just the pressure, like, am I doing good? Yeah, how do you handle
You're doing good
that?
enough.
Yeah.
Just let me tell you, you're doing good enough. If you're thinking like that already, you're doing good enough. Because when you put your family and your child at the forecast of it all, and you already have that in mind, if you're not asking that question, then you might want to go back to the drawing board, because you just never feel like it's good enough, because you want the best for your children, you want the best for your family, and you're always gonna, like, that just becomes a part that's and that's part of nurturing and being a mother. And that's what makes us so great now as business women and as bosses, as everything. We understand so much and we care so much.
Yeah.
So I think, don't stress out, and just know that I relate. We do relate, but nothing ever feels like it's good enough, but it's okay. You're doing good enough. You'll see. You'll see. And if it feels that way, just work a little bit harder. There's ways I question things all the time. Am I doing enough? Am I teaching? Is my kid supposed to be reading right now? Because so-and-so's 7-month-old is reading books already. Like, you see stuff like that and you're like, but no, every kid is different. They're all different. And if I have the opportunity to have downtime like this, okay, well then maybe I could read more to my kid. Maybe I could, just if you find the time, you really want it, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. I appreciate your
Thank
time.
you. You are lighting, like, I love your smile. You lit up my day.
Thank
and
you.
my night.
I know, right? Yes.
I'm gonna light up your night right now. Here we go.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
So cute. I love it.
Kylie, get you one of these.
Yes.
So cute. I hope you get one.
Thank you. I know, right?
Happy holiday.
Happy holidays. Take care.
Lovely talking to you. All right.
Thank
bye.
You. Bye.